What is going on, people? Huh? How are y'all doing today? XCL Grinders here, and welcome. Thank you for joining me. We are about to get into some Defiance today. Today's mission is Heir apparent. We are working on some missions from the Gunslinger trials because Grinder was going through all of his pursuits and realized that there are a ton of things that I do not have done, and that is because I kind of started slacking for a little bit. I was slacking there for a little bit at the end, guys. I really got I just got fatigued with the game. I did. It was kind of hard. I played it for quite a long time, and I have 5,000 characters, so yeah, I played it a lot, so I just got fatigued with it, and that's all. But now that we're back and we're trying to get into it, there's a lot of stuff that we need to get cleaned up. Okay, so Gunslinger Trials is where we will be starting out, and something else just to let you know. There's a lot of stuff that I need to do, and a lot of it is going to be co-op. So I know there's a couple of you that hit me up. And first off, before I get too far into the video, thanks all of you for all of your likes, for all of your comments on the I'm back to work video that I posted last week. Thank you so very much. I love you guys, man. It was awesome talking and chatting with all of you, and I saw there's so many, there was a lot of likes on there for a little video that I posted. I thought it was great. It's probably got one of my most liked videos or something. And it's crazy, but what that shows me is that there are a lot of you that miss me just as much as I miss talking to you, and that's great feeling, great feeling. Okay, so thank you guys very much. But now that you know that we will be getting to trying to get off our missions ironed out, I should say. A lot of missions are going to be, I know that I will be doing. Okay, Gunslinger Trials, then we'll also be rolling into whatever Alcatraz DLC has to offer. I'm not really sure yet what it is because I don't see it. The only thing that came up on my map was this Gunslinger Trial and the excavations. That's the only thing that I was able to see, so I'm hoping that there's more to Alcatraz than just the excavations, although I heard the excavations can be pretty crazy. Alright, whoo, pretty crazy. So I'm really excited and I'm looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that. So but I'm gonna tell you guys something now that I'm back, man. It's like the game is showing me its age. It is showing me its age after playing Destiny. Now Destiny, a lot of you who play Destiny or may not play Destiny may not know, Destiny doesn't really have a great story. But man, guys, I really enjoy the gameplay. I really enjoy the mechanics. I enjoy how tight everything is as far as your guns, your weapons, your gear, how things work and fit together. I really enjoy that. I enjoy like a lot of how Bungie is updating the game and everything. It's been good. Now that's exactly what a lot of what I expected Tryon to do with Defiance. I think there were so many of us that had expected that from Tryon. Now they kept trying. They kept updating the game. They kept patching. I can't say that they didn't put in work on this game, right? Because they really did. There was a lot of people who put a lot of time and work in on this game. They tried to make it a better game, but it just didn't seem to kind of work out that way. Now for me, I think it's just the fact that I just enjoyed the type of game it was, and I'm not one of those players that has to have a completely polished game in order to enjoy it. Does that make sense? I think there are plenty of games out there that may not be as pretty. Mechanics sometimes don't work quite as well, but there are a lot of other things that kind of pull us in and still pull us in to play the game or to enjoy the experience, because there must be there's got to be something there. There's a lot of games like sometimes it's the story, sometimes it's the mechanics or how the game plays, sometimes it's sometimes it's cars, depending on like I said, depending on the type of game. Sometimes it's weapons, sometimes you might have some crazy outfits in it. Some people get really attached to games like that, don't they? I mean, come on, sometimes it doesn't take much for some people to get attached to it, and that's not a bad thing. Now, not a bad thing at all. Like for me, this game, it was the straight up open worldness of this game and being able to just go everywhere, just roam around everywhere, drive my little ride everywhere. You know, there were all these enemies all over the place. There were lots of weapons in the game, although yes, there's a lot of carbon copied weapons in the game. All right, let me stop jabbing Defiance. But yeah, it has a lot of, you know, a lot of different weapons in there still to have fun with. It has some kind of diversity to it, although, you know, for the most part there was a lot of stuff that you have to pay for when it comes to diversity, and I mean, like, you know, different outfits and stuff like that. Most of that comes from things that you can pay for, but there were, I must say, Tryon, shout out, because a lot of the stuff that you put in, you know, for missions and everything, you have rewards where we could get pieces of gear and from boxes and stuff, like lock boxes and so forth. You know, hey, so it did kind of work out. It just means that the people who weren't putting the money in to get bits just had to put a bit more time in. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in that aspect, I believe that's part of the reason why I was drawn to Defiance. I felt that in a way Tryon kind of made it fair in a way. You know, there wasn't too many things, or actually I can't think of anything that weapon wise that a person could buy that would make them so much better than something that I could get, you know, from earning it out of the game. So that's probably one of the biggest things that drew me to this. But yeah, it has to be. I'm sitting here thinking about it as I'm talking to you guys. Yeah, that's definitely one of the biggest things. And the combat. I really enjoyed this combat. I really enjoyed how, you know, I really enjoyed spitting all these bullets and at the Raiders and, you know, at the 99ers in their face. I used to call the 99ers 49ers when I first started playing this game. I used to do it all the time, and I almost did it. That's why I brought it up. I like, the thought even just popped up in my head to say 49ers. I was like, nah, that doesn't quite sound right. But in any case, yeah, you know, it's this game was quite nice. I think it had pretty decent graphics. But to me, I think one of the number two thing for me, I think, is definitely the combat. I really enjoyed the combat. I liked all the weapons. I liked pulling out my grenade launcher and blowing out. Just, man, come on, guys. Y'all know how some of these fights can get real good. You pull out the right weapons and you can launch. You can just destroy mobs and mobs of enemies at a time. You know, you just see it go flying out of the view, on fire, or melting away, or disintegrating, or, you know, it's good times. So it's you know, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, and I think a lot of you did too. That's probably why I think more people still clung to the game, especially with it being kind of free to play the way it is. A lot of people clung to the game and continue to play it. It's fun. You get with some friends, and, you know, you take out some arc falls together. You know, go to the War Master and take the War Master down. You know, that's all good times, man. And if you can get something really decent. Wow, I was like choking there for a second. If you could get something decent out of it, that would be even better, right? So we are finally at the last end of this mission here. Again, we are working on Heir Apparent. We had to go out and get some of these, or find out why the Raiders have taken some ego implants. Now, I'm not really sure what the DLC is about. I don't remember what the Gunslinger Trials was about. So if you do, and I know a lot of you, my people out there who really watch the Defiance, I know a lot of you have already done this and you know what it's about. So put that story on the bottom there for me. Leave me a nice juicy comment. Give me some information, because if you throw me a real good one down there, I promise that next week when I post up the next 2 Defiance vids, you will have that comment will be posted. I have to read that out for the people, present it to everybody nice so they can get that little bit of information now. So make sure you word it right, okay? If it's not worded right, if I see misspelled words or stuff like that, you know, I'm not gonna use it. But if you put something up there that's really cool, definitely I'll use it, and give you shouts out and give you all the thanks and praise that you deserve for being such a cool person. How about that? So we're almost done here. We're gonna go ahead and take that down, make sure that we don't have any sentry guns shooting us in the buttocks. See, like, I love those effects, guys. You know, I do. I really enjoy those things. It's just that's probably one of the coolest things about this game. Seeing enemies burning on fire, flying. It's great. Awesome. Love it. Man, gotta try it. Gotta try it. Let's get over here. Oh, let me pick that up. We can break that down for something, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Alright. I wonder how many missions do we have in this anyway. I don't even think I've done one of these. Gotta forgive me, people. I just don't remember. It's been so long. Get off me, man. What you doing, Mr. Shield, man? Get off me. Give me that. Give me that dome. There you go. Alright. Man, SMG is still good to me. Alright, so you know what? Don't let me start singing, guys. I'll have you guys holding your ears. Some of y'all will be like, grinding, shut up. It'll be bad. But what I was going to say is, if there are, I know there's a couple of you guys who really get down and know what weapons to use. What weapons should I be looking for? Can you tell me? Could you give me an idea? Let me know, what weapons should I be looking for? What do I need to be on the hunt for? Because I need to change up my arsenal. And I've been looking on the forums and everything, trying to see what's going on. But if any of you can give me tips and let me know, you know, give me some heads up, I'd really appreciate it. Really, I'd be gratefully appreciate it. Oh, something else before we go. I just want to tell you this. Now, as I was saying, there's a lot of co-op stuff I'm going to need to do. So I'm going to need some help from you guys, okay? Especially for like excavations, co-op missions. I will need some help for you guys. So let me know. I'm not real social media savvy yet, so there are a lot of apps I know a lot of you use and stuff like that, or sites that you go to that you may use to communicate and stay, you know, social. Me, I'm really just on that Facebook thing. That's what I use for the most part. I use, you know, on my phone, I use like WhatsApp app, you know, I like that. I use that a lot with my family and all that good stuff. But none of y'all ain't getting my cell phone number, so don't even try it. But if there's another cool app that we could possibly use, throw that out there. Let me know, because I want to get together like, you know, 2-3 people who we can get together pretty reasonably, like consistently every week, at least to get one video done, get one excavation, get co-op, get something like that. Okay, so thanks guys, I love you, I'm out of here, I'll catch you next time. Yeah.